that a hero lies in you.
Welcome to another episode of Reading with Dr. Liz. Today we're reading Superheroes Are Everywhere by Kamala Harris. Faster than a rocket ship, stronger than a tidal wave, braver than a lion. Superheroes always make the world better, no matter what goes wrong. Whenever there's trouble, superheroes show up just in time. When I was a kid, I was sure that superheroes were everywhere, blending in with regular people, ready to do good at a moment's notice. I was determined to find them, so I started my superhero search right at home. It didn't take too long to find one. I noticed my mom had a magic touch. Her hugs made me feel warm, safe, and even strong. She knew I loved good food, so she taught me her secret recipes, and we'd create huge, delicious meals together for our friends and family. I even cooked some of the dishes all by myself. See, Kamala, my mom would say, you can do anything if you pour your heart in it and try hard. Anything in the world. My mom was a superhero because she made me feel special. She believes in me, and that helped me believe I could do anything. This is my mom, Estella. When I was little, I told her I wanted to be a doctor, and she told me I could be a doctor if I wanted to be, and today I am. My sister Maya and I did everything together: ballet class, piano lessons, bike riding, and board games. I knew that if I ever needed her, she'd be there, one half of our dynamic duo. When we felt sad, my mom would throw us an unbirthday party so we'd feel better. Together we'd eat unbirthday cake, open unbirthday presents, and dance around the living room. Maya was always by my side. My sister was a superhero because she was someone I could count on. When I was sick, these are the doctors and nurses I counted on. They helped me get better. Who can you count on? I kept searching for superheroes in other parts of my family. My dad wanted me to be fearless. Whenever we were at the park, he let go of my hands and call out, "Run, Kamala, run!" And I'd run as far as I could for as long as I could. My dad was a superhero because he made me feel brave. My grandmother was one of the smartest people I've ever met, and she used her smarts and her voice to speak out for women who were being hurt and teach them how to stay healthy. My grandfather used his voice to make India a free country. All of my grandparents in India and in Jamaica were superheroes for standing up for what's right. Who stands up for what's right in your life? My best friends and I cared about each other. When I was in kindergarten, I told a boy to stop teasing one of my best friends, and another time that best friend helped me when I fell on the playground. We all wanted to feel safe at school. My best friends were superheroes because they made one another feel safe. This is my best friend, Levita. We've been best friends for 41 years, since we were in 3rd grade. I loved my 1st grade teacher, Mrs. Wilson. She taught us about plants and flowers, sang songs with us from cultures around the world, and revealed how tadpoles turned into frogs. Teachers like Mrs. Wilson are superheroes because they show us the whole wide world and help us chase our dreams. Who are your favorite teachers? This is a picture of current and past teachers of Mosaic. All teachers work very hard to help you realize your dreams. When I looked, I found a superhero right down my street. Mrs. Shelton was our family friend and was like a second mom to me. She watched Maya and me while our mom was at work. We'd gobble up her homemade biscuits, peach cobbler, and gumbo for special occasions, and pile into her car on Saturdays for church. Mrs. Shelton treated everyone with love and respect. Her kindness made her a superhero to me. This is Peter Reynolds, author and illustrator. He was kind enough to come to Mosaic this year and help our scholars create a new mural. He also gave all the scholars new books. Aunt Lenore and I chased fireflies and caught them in jars. Uncle Sherman taught me to play chess. Aunt Mary and I read book after book together, and Uncle Freddie took me to museums where we see dazzling artwork. My aunts and uncles, my mom's friends, were part of our family, helped me explore my world, and that made them superheroes. Who helps you explore? This is a picture of Chef Nikki and her parents. She's an award-winning chef at such a young age. She also is a superhero to Mosaic because she helps scholars explore how to cook. Even as I got older, I kept searching for superheroes. When it was time for me to go to college, I was excited to go where my Aunt Chris went to study at Howard University. My grandmother hadn't had the chance to go to college, but she encouraged her kids, my mom and my aunts and my uncle, to study hard, and they did. My mom became a scientist. My uncle Balu is an economist. My aunt Sarala is a doctor. And my aunt Chinny works with computers. They were superheroes because they showed me that by working hard, I could be whatever I wanted to be when I grew up. Who do you know who works hard? This is our Chancellor, Mr. Carranza, and he's working really hard to make sure that we're all safe and that we're able to go back to school soon. After college, I wanted to become a lawyer like some of the people I looked up to, Thurgood Marshall, Constance Baker Motley, and Charles Hamilton Houston. They fought in court because they knew that people aren't always treated equally, but should be. Like them, I wanted to make sure that the law would protect everyone. Who protects you? These lawyers were superheroes because they protected people by using the power of words and ideas. In our community, there are many people that help and protect us. We have officers from the 23rd Precinct that keep us safe. And we have doctors from Mount Sinai that keep us healthy. Once I became a lawyer and then a senator, I worked with all sorts of people to help kids. Even better, I got to know amazing kids who want to make the world a better place. And you know what I learned? Superheroes are everywhere you look, even inside of you. Are you kind, brave, and curious? Are you a best friend? Do you share? Do you treat people fairly? Do you lend a hand when other people need help? You're a hero by being the very best you. Now that's pretty super. This is Senator Kamala Harris. She wrote this great book. I think all authors are superheroes. This is my mailman. He's a superhero. He makes sure all the mail is delivered on time each and every day. Actually, I think all essential workers are superheroes. Can we give them a round of applause? Do you want to be a superhero? It's easier than you think. The first thing to do is raise your right hand and say the words on the next page out loud. Do you want to be a superhero like your teacher, the police officers, the nurses and doctors in the community? You can be a superhero. Let's do the superhero code together. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I promise to make people feel special. Be someone people can count on. Help people be brave. Stand up for what's right. Be a best friend. Be a good teacher. Be kind. Explore with my friends and family. Study and work hard. Protect people who need it. Make a difference when I can. I promise to be the very best me I can be. And now that you've made the pledge, go out there and be a superhero. Be the best person you can be. Now that you've taken the pledge, go out and be the best superhero you can be. Be brave, be kind, and be happy.